Hello, everyone. I, Torok, and joining me is Uncle Atomic.
Hello.
Going off of the book reading stream I did the other day, I figured something just as fitting. I'm going to play through Star Trek: Shattered Universe for PlayStation 2. Starsphere Interactive. That is a very fitting font to use for that. Now, Star Trek Shattered Universe was released for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox, and it takes place during a time after all six Star Trek TOS movies. Taking place in an alternate reality, really. Okay. And we'll let the intro speak for itself.
Captain's log, stardate 9585.9. USS Excelsior, proceeding at maximum.
Are you able to hear this flying fox?
With Starfleet
Yes.
Enterprise and Ranger in Sector 7A, answering their Priority 1 distress call.
Another shattered crystal, sir. We're nearly there.
Secure from warp on my command. Prepare to run at full impulse. While aiding the USS Ranger, Commander Chekhov and the Enterprise have become caught in the throat of the Janus Vortex, a subspace whirlpool that somehow exists in both Federation and Tholian space simultaneously. We are on a rescue mission to save them.
Storm front directly ahead, sir.
All hands, prepare for impact.
Sir, a weak signal from the eye of the storm.
On screen.
Stand down, Excelsior. Imminent warp core breach. Do not attempt rescue mission. Too dangerous.
Chekhov, prepare to transport your people. We're almost there. Eyewall in 7 seconds. Shields at.
Captain, the last crystal.
Man, Sulu is just so cool.
And they got George Takei in this game to do the voice of Captain Sulu.
Sulu.
And they got the guy for Chekhov to reprise his role as well.
Anyone who knows me, they know that I love Chekhov.
And Sulu. They're both awesome people in
Let's get some words on
BOS.
it here.
And they become amazing captains in their own right.
Oh yeah.
Captain, on screen.
Ooh.
Welcome to the eye of the storm, old comrade. I regret to inform you that your conspiracy to betray the Empire has been compromised.
Captain, the Enterprise has locked phasers on the Ranger.
Keep in mind, was a Miranda-class vessel.
If only you had taken me into your confidence, Sulu, we could have ruled together. Instead, you will die here, at your traitor's rendezvous where none can see. What other fate can there be for a starship that has declared naked rebellion against the Empire?
Not a bad intro.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Excelsior. Its ongoing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where none have gone before.
I love the fact that this game took its own take on the classic TOS intro.
Indeed.
To me, that just makes it all the better, because it does make it seem like this is an episode of the show. Beautiful. So now we start up on the bridge of the Excelsior. On the option screen here, you can choose to show your Starfleet record, which will show what rank and medals you have as you get them throughout the game. And one of the things I like to do is just go over here for the ship gallery, where it shows off every single ship that's going to be available throughout the game, including fighters. Yes, this is one of the few pieces of Star Trek media that I know of that actually includes fighters among the selection of Starfleet shuttlecrafts. Of course, there were fighters in Deep Space Nine and the 21st Century, but this is one of the, at least in my opinion, one of the first times I've seen, well, not opinion, but it is one of the first times I've seen fighters in Star Trek. They did this before with Star Trek Invasion, though. But this is one where you actually see fighters pretty well expanded upon, to show that they're not just shuttles, but proper attack craft. And they got some really cool designs, like this Phantom class. And of course, they got your Starship classes, like the favorite Constitution class. Although, interestingly enough, for this universe, they don't use the same one used for the ISS Enterprise in the original series. And that one was actually used for the TOS pilot called the Cage. You wouldn't be able to tell because it had those little spike things at the end of those warp nacelles. But I think it looks pretty good. What do you think, Box?
I like them.
Really good approximation. Of course, the main inclusion here is the emblem of the Terran Empire on the warp nacelles and the secondary hull. And of course, you've got the refit Constitution class. A decent improvement, although I will admit I kind of prefer the older one.
By the way, I decided to hold off stream till tomorrow because
Not feeling too great.
I feel fine. It's just if I start now, it'd be weird.
Yeah, I'm already starting an hour later than I usually do, but... Of course, here's the Excelsior class, which would actually turn out to be one of my favorite ship classes. And that love for the Excelsior class came from this game. Then you have the Miranda class, which most people would have first seen in Star Trek The Wrath of Khan. A very classic movie. But here's a fun fact. Did you know that this wasn't how the Miranda class was going to be displayed on screen? If you were wondering how it was going to be shown, I'll show you. Like this. Really funny when you think about it. So what happened, the reason why it has the look it does is because when it was shown, when it was supposed to be shown by this Gene Roddenberry, the paper was actually shown upside down. So the way I have the Miranda class right now, upside down, that would have been how it would have canonically looked if it was put in the right position. But because of that little mix-up, it gave the Miranda class the iconic look it has today. All because it was shown upside down. Oh yes, this one. The Akula class. This is a destroyer which has not been seen in any official media, but it has been seen in several Star Trek games outside of this one. And I think it has a very unique design. Being is that it's a saucer section, but with a secondary hull and a warp nacelle on top. I think this actually goes into one of the concepts of saucer separation being in the original series. It was meant to be a thing where some of the ships of the class would have also had a warp nacelle on top of the saucer section, so that way in the event it had to separate, it had one warp nacelle to at least do some measure of warp travel. Not a bad concept. Now, let's start.
Captain's log. Stardate unknown. While carrying out a rescue mission within the Janus
Hello.
my entire crew
Hello.
has we find ourselves aboard the Excelsior in an unknown universe. If what I think has happened has, then I'm afraid we can expect our stay here to be treacherous.
Hello, Joe.
Commander Chekhov, I order you to stand down. You and your ship are outmatched.
You may have your stolen Tolian shields, Captain, but I think you'll find that your
Wait, is this the
sabotaged.
Earth Empire?
Confirmed,
Yep.
sir.
And death
Say again,
will
Uchu?
come 1,000
Terran Empire.
Yes.
Yeah,
Not
Terran.
better this
The
way.
Imperial Terran
Okay.
Empire.
Men against yours.
I'll go right back.
Ship to ship,
Okay.
eye to eye.
Captain, I'm reading several small vessels heading for us. They do not appear to be shuttles, sir.
My God, fighters. Red alert, battle stations. Zulu to shuttle bay. What's your status?
Captain, sir, things out here have changed.
Mister, I don't care if the shuttles have become pumpkins and the pilots are white mice. Launch everything you've got immediately. Defend the Excelsior. That's an order. Attention. We are under attack. We must use whatever weapons are at our disposal to defend the Excelsior. I know you are unfamiliar with these new fighters, but you're going to have to learn on the job. Your orders are to damage the Enterprise sufficiently to make her break off this attack. At the same time, you must defend the Excelsior from enemy fighters. These ships may look familiar, but remember, they are trying to destroy us. Good luck. Sulu out.
Yep, this is about survival.
Yep. In a strange, unknown universe. Now, the only fighter that we have access to at the moment is the Imperial Wraith. But as we go through the game, the number of fighters will get increases. And we can actually have different types of each fighter. Up to 3. So the only one we got access to is the Mark I Imperial Wraith. Of course, a lot of these missions they all have your standard objectives, but they do have bonus objectives, which could be things like completing the mission in a certain amount of time, or keeping a target from being destroyed, or something else to that matter. Let's begin.
You are ordered to make the Enterprise break off this attack now.
Now, you can actually switch between a third-person camera view or a first-person camera view. The fighters have access to a standard phaser bank, or at least this one does, phaser bolts, or interestingly, a photon torpedo.
So if I remember correctly, phasers are good for shields, while photon torpedoes are good for hull damage.
Exactly.
I love how they kept that kind of stuff for like the online game too, making it consistent.
Oh
The
yeah.
Enterprise has deployed an antimatter warhead.
What? How can I miss it?
Sensors indicate the warhead is heavily shielded and cannot be destroyed. You must destroy all of the remaining enemy fighters in 3 minutes.
Now, some missions you do have other fighters from the Excelsior helping you out, and they'll usually be distinguishable. Like in this mission, all of them are Wraiths, and all Enterprise fighters are Spectre classes. Whoops. Shit. Keep in mind you can damage your own friendly crafts, so be very careful with that. I'm going to admit, the fact that enemy fighters can withstand phaser attacks from a capital ship. I get that gameplay balancing, but I think that's a cap. The Empire didn't make their stuff that strong.
Captain's log. Estimated stardate 9586.1. Commander Chekhov's attempt to destroy us has instead resulted in the destruction of the Janus Vortex, and with it, perhaps, the
Sorry,
only hope of getting back.
I was so issues.
In our universe,
You're fine.
this single ion storm existed both here, where it was known as Janus Prime, and deep in Tholian
Janus?
space, where it was known as Janus Ultima. Since its properties seem to have been responsible for our crossover, we have no choice now but to set course for the Tholian assembly. Unfortunately, that journey will take us directly through the most densely populated region of the quadrant. In this mirror universe, where good and evil are reflections of the world we knew, we cannot be certain of what awaits us, but we must be prepared for anything.
So what's the start of this one? I was away.
The story of this one was that in a rescue mission to try to rescue the USS Enterprise and the USS Ranger, the USS Excelsior shattered every single dilithium crystal they had in an attempt to reach the Janus Prime vortex. But when they entered the vortex, it caused their last dilithium crystal to shatter, causing a crossover event between the crew of the Excelsior with their mirror counterparts. The only downside is
They changed places.
yeah, the only thing is that the only thing that they swapped at this point was brainwaves. So they look exactly like the mirror counterparts in the game.
So they had to act like the mirror counterparts, right?
Oh no, in this one there's no subterfuge. Because at the same time that Sulu was effecting a rescue, Sulu's counterpart entered the vortex with the ISS Ranger with a plan to overthrow the Empire, or take over the Empire. But the plan was already discovered, and Chekhov and the ISS Enterprise went in to intercept them. Hence why they destroyed the ISS Ranger, and has plans on taking out Sulu and the Excelsior as well. But while we were able to fight off the Enterprise, the antimatter warhead that the Enterprise launched resulted in the destruction of the Janus Prime vortex, forcing Sulu and the Excelsior to travel all the way into Tholian space to reach the Janus Ultima vortex. But the path they send them will send them through very densely populated regions of the quadrant, instead of, a straight line.
Your courage and skill has earned you the rank of Shuttle Pilot 4th Class. Congratulations.
That one's actually pretty tough to miss. It's really easy to beat this level in under 4 minutes.
Engineering has decrypted the authorization codes on a more powerful fighter. I'm therefore authorizing you to test pilot this
So
class.
they need to find a way to go back.
Yes, they know that the Janus Ultima vortex will send them back.
Captain's log, stardate 9587.5. Our journey has begun. Stranded in what I can only describe as a parallel universe, our best chance of returning home now seems to lie on the other side of the quadrant at Janus Ultima. Apart from the physical changes in our ship and ourselves, it is clear that in this universe, the Federation as we know it simply does not exist. Therefore, our first objective must be to cross through Terran space as quickly as possible. Using the new
So
fighter
Terrans try to
discovered
kill
in
them
Shuttle
too.
Bay, our pilot
Yes,
was scouted.
because they believe
we gotta-
that
We will not draw
That
They-
this Sulu is the anti-Sulu.
Yes.
Because anti-Sulu is labeled a traitor.
yes,
Okay.
Directly in our path lies the Vasilakis Nebula. Our sensors are useless, but we do know that the nebula contains many ice asteroids. They would provide excellent cover for anything trying to hide in there. Remember, outwardly the Excelsior appears to be part of a brutal and repressive empire. Damaged as we are, we may present a very tempting target to its enemies. Your orders are to fly a scouting mission, providing us with reconnaissance on whatever might be out there. Follow your radar and target indicators to reach the navigational targets on your recon circuit. Your navigational target will update each time you arrive at one of your pre-programmed destinations. Good luck, Sulu out.
Dude, can you check the M's real quick?
Sure.
Now we have access to the Imperial Spectre. Each of them have their own stats, so this has lower speed than the Wraith. And just about... Oh, it has more hull strength than the Imperial Wraith, and higher shield strength. And it also has dual beam, phaser beams, as well as an upgraded phaser bolt.
Eu vi.
Ow. I always
You got
start...
hit by your own ship.
Navigation point 1.
Yeah, I hit the Excelsior shields and took a bite out of my own shields. Oh,
Is it shield?
each fighter has their own unique HUD. So the HUD here looks completely different compared to the Wraiths.
Good work. We can use those raw materials.
So this is a VR training?
Nope.
Follow your radar to navigation point 2.
Uh-oh. We got enemy fighters.
We are
Don't be
detecting
honest,
fighters in your area.
Not just any kind of fighters. We got Klingons.
What's Klingon though? Is Klingon in this universe like less evil?
Oh no. Depending on how you view it, they could be seen as more evil. Although in some cases they act the same as their prime counterparts.
I guess no. Klingon think like the humanitarian stuff that the Federation does is weak, right? It's weak.
They're the best. What's the best way we can describe it, Fox? They're like Japanese samurai,
Yes.
mixed with how the crew of a pirate ship operates.
Excellent work.
In
This
Warlords.
is Mineralogist 3.
Yes.
Follow your radar to navigation point
Oh yeah,
3.
if you press the R3 button, it does like a panning view
Cinematic.
for your...
Cinematic.
Yes. Try not to get close to the planets, though. The main issue is that the closer you get to them, the more you'll get sucked into their gravity well. And if you get too close to the gravity field of the planet, you'll basically just get destroyed. You'll get crushed.
Because this shadow is not made for...
Yeah, not
Well,
that, or they just could not program planetary entry.
yeah.
Maybe it's like,
Sensors detecting
maybe the
additional fighters.
planet itself has like a defense thing.
Or
No,
it's just,
I think-
it has very dense gravity.
That could
Yeah.
be it.
It's like a Jupiter situation. Shit. I'm getting
That
fired
gets-
upon by a Klingon fighter.
That this ship gets tear apart if they're too close.
Basically, and probably burn up an atmosphere.
Yeah. As...
Follow
Slowly
your
on our
radar to
six.
navigation point 4.
Oh, also, you will always have you will always have the blue arrow indicating to you where on the entirety of the level is the Excelsior. So you'll
So
know
point-
where it is. At least in relation to your ship.
And the compass shows you the
Good
place
job.
you need to go.
Those minerals
Yes.
are just
They're
what
right.
we need.
More Klingons. I never really expect
Sensors are
Klingons to
detecting another
pilot
wave of
fighters.
coming in.
What do y'all think?
Honestly, hear me out. It does make more sense because it's more personal.
Fair. Oh yeah, and your shields do regenerate over time. Excelsior shields, though, they don't regenerate. Once they buckle, that's it. They're gonna start losing hull. They're gonna start taking hull damage. Gotcha.
Follow your radar to navigation point 5.
Also, I am flying the ship as quickly as it can because it has its own impulse engines, naturally. So, it's going to be able to travel a lot faster at
Use
full
those raw
impulse.
materials. Sensors detecting additional fighters.
There's a Klingon.
I'll be right back.
Alright,
There's a
Mox.
Klingon in a boots. So what's the difference between this universe and the other universe besides the obvious?
The difference
Like-
between the Prime and Mirror universes is outside of the way the various factions are. Is that technology could be adapted in many different ways.
And biology too, right?
Somewhat. Oh shit.
You
I
got
took-
your shields.
Yeah. Yep, there I go. I got destroyed by Klingon fighters.
What is that Excelsior doing? You just...
Captain's log, ISS Enterprise, Commander Pavel Chekhov recording. It is my duty to report that ISS Excelsior has been destroyed, with the loss of all hands aboard. Captain Sulu has met his fate. ISS Enterprise proceeding to next assignment.
So these the guys that went to destroy Excelsior, right?
Yeah, Chekhov and the Enterprise have been sent to destroy us. Basically.
Would be weird when because they just gonna cross over the brainwaves. We'll go back.
Yeah,
to
because no one knows that this Excelsior
Follow your radar to
or the crew of it
navigation
has
point
been transposed with those of the Federation.
them. Okay, well, how did we end up in this?
Apparently, when destroying the dilithium crystals, the last dilithium crystal within the Janus Prime vortex, it caused some kind of reaction. Similar to the
When that
ions.
Once you crack
that
the
bad?
asteroid, the valuable resources
It's similar to the ion storm that led Kirk and his party to be transposed to the Mirror Universe as well.
We're detecting fighters in your area.
So is that in the movie Mirror Universe in the movies?
No, but it is actually, it's showcased in several of the shows. It started out in the original show, and there was a showcase of it in Deep Space Nine, then Enterprise, but not in Voyager.
Never in like a main series.
Oh, yeah, those are the main series I was just referring to.
Oh. Yeah.
Excellent. This system is a mineralogist.
Not being like anything bad, but just you gotta kind of explain to me because I don't know nothing about it.
It's
Voyager
okay.
had a warship, so that was pretty fun.
But that did not take place in the Mirror Universe. It was another
that
alien.
stuff?
It was another alien creature developing a warship that looked like Voyager.
So stuff can like cross over unintentionally, right? Stuff
Yes.
on the mirror just popped up.
Yes, you can unintentionally make a crossover into the Mirror Universe. But
Nice
you can
stuff.
also intentionally cross over as well. It just depends on the circumstances that bring you there.
Good work. You can use those raw materials. We've got another wave of fighters coming in.
Is there a collision?
Yes, there is. It doesn't deal too much damage, but it's best to avoid it anyways.
Follow your radar to navigation point 4.
I'm doing better this time.
Yeah. I love that you can clearly see the people that did Star Trek really like space stuff.
Oh yeah.
Good job. Those
Did you
minerals are
know
just what we need.
that the writers of Futurama, they combined holds 50 degrees and 7 PhDs?
Sensors
Yes.
report another
Also,
wave
hello
of light.
Bankai. Glad you can join us.
Did you know that all their stuff is actually scientifically accurate?
Yes, actually. And in fact, I believe they're also trying to unlock the secrets of warp flight. Could you imagine if we were able to travel at actual warp speeds?
Oh my god, imagine how much, I mean, the universe would be scary, you know?
Yep. Because there
Not
ain't no
much stuff.
Vulcans or Andorians to discover.
It just,
Follow your radar to
that we
navigation
know.
point 5.
Yeah. So in this universe, the Terrans and the Klingons still maintain a Cold War. But what goes on between the Klingons and the
Use
Terrans
those raw
depends on the works you read or interact with. Because the Mirror Universe goes in several different ways
Sensors
depending on what
report another wave of
what the
light.
media is.
is there multiple, like, I mean, not a multiple universe. There is multiple universe, but beside the mirror universe, there's other universes?
Yeah. In fact, the novels actually go over a lot of different multiple universes.
Do tell?
There's one where the Federation is taken over by the Klingon Empire.
Oh.
There's one where the Federation, the coalition of planets, actually fail. There's even one where the anti-alien movement that was seen in Enterprise actually succeeds in their terrorist attacks,
Uh-oh.
which prevents the formation of coalition of planets. And Earth is actually not a founding member of this coalition either.
Uh-oh.
I know, you don't have to
just
say it.
uh-oh.
The Klingons are kicking my ass. Which is actually kind of fitting, considering they're Klingons. Battle is what they know best.
So much for that squadron. Take out
Ow.
the remaining fighters.
Fuck. If I can just get my shields back up.
Alright, that was close, huh?
Follow your radar
Too
to
close.
navigation point 6.
In the version of the Mirror Universe that it fits more closely with the shows, it actually has it so that the Klingon Empire, after the destruction of Praxis, its most expansive military shipyard,
Good job.
They-
Those minerals are just what we need.
they actually try to go to the Terran Empire to get a formal alliance, but Emperor Spock
Good work, Scout.
saw through the Klingons' transparent act of trying to lure the Empire into it.
Attention.
Basically, an
Excelsior is
alliance
under
in which they would be
attack from
betrayed
Klingon
later.
At least now the Excelsior is helping you.
Yeah, that's because they actually they're getting close to the Excelsior.
I thought Excelsior would just sit their ass with the palm up their ass and do nothing.
No, if capital ships and enemy fighters get close enough, they will fire upon them. Of course, they're all going to be focused on destroying the Excelsior.
shields now down to 75%.
And like I said, those shields don't regenerate on the Excelsior. Once they are depleted, they are gone. That ship is going to be taking hull damage. quit your attack.
At least they
The Klingons have been defeated.
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? A Katinga? The Groth.
And they met you.
We have detected the approach of an Imperial starship.
It's an Akula class. Ow. Ow.
Can't you go back to the ship for repairs?
Nope. 1 bar. That's all I give.
Excelsior shields now down to 50%. The arrival of the ISS Renegade seems to have scared off the Klingon fighters. All fighters return to the hangar deck.
This is Captain
So is
Kale
that-
of ISS Renegade. Prepare to be taken under escort to Starbase 9 for repairs, Captain Sulu. Kale out.
So are they friend?
For the moment, because they don't know what... They don't seem to have known what happened at the Janus Vortex. Enterprise's news has not,
Engineering
Piranha's
has
undercover.
successfully upgraded
Yeah.
our Wraith-class fighters with improved weapons and defenses. You are now rated to fly the Wraith Type 2.
Woot! The Type 2 Wraith.
So your character is like a unnamed shuttle.
Captain's log Stardate
Pilot.
9588.
Yeah, I'm an unnamed shuttle
So
pilot.
far, so good.
Or fire
Under the
pilot.
escort of the ISS
Fire-
Renegade, the Excelsior has arrived at Starbase 9 seeking repairs. For the moment, the Empire seems unaware of the events at Janus Prime and of our true nature. We have to make sure it stays that way.
Starbase 9 welcomes you, Excelsior. We trust the Klingon bandits did not give you too much trouble on your approach.
The security of this sector is the responsibility of your Starbase commander. I'm giving you just 16 hours to prepare my ship and to submit a report explaining the presence of Klingon raiders in your jurisdiction. Do I make myself clear?
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. No disrespect intended, sir.
Don't disappoint me,
Damn.
Commander. Sulu.
Damn, he did. He
Our repairs
He actually
are
did a
nearly
pretty good
complete,
job,
but
right?
we are detecting
Sulu has
further
encountered
coded
the Terran versions
now
of
Starbase
his
9.
crew members in the original series.
And the base commander may now
Oh,
be
so he's
calling in
south of
his
the
scouts
act.
and pickets to try to disable us. It is vital that we remain in dry dock until our repairs are completed. All fighters are ordered to form a defensive perimeter around the Excelsior. Prepare to engage any incoming hostiles, but remember, their fighters will look just like ours, so use your sensors to distinguish between friend and foe. Hopefully, we'll be long gone before they have time to call in the big guns. Good luck.
The big guns.
Sulu out.
Defend the Excelsior and complete the mission in 6 minutes. We'll cut it close, but I think it'll be possible.
Attention! The Excelsior has declared open rebellion upon the Empire. All fighters are ordered to attack and destroy the Excelsior.
Well, shit's going down. We got Spectres coming in.
Hold off those fighters until the repairs are completed.
Well, so much for keeping hush hush, right?
Yep.
So much keeping quiet. Is that friendly fires in this?
Yes, there is friendly fire, and Sulu will actually call you out on it too.
No, fighters. Or
Yes, there
fires.
are. They will look different, but in missions where they'll look the same as enemy fighters, that's what your sensors are for. They kind of distinguish friendly from foe.
Good shooting. Keep it up. The repairs are almost done.
How about
Ow.
Ow.
Captain Sulu, I trust you are not disappointed by my starbase now.
That snark is not appreciated.
Sensors report another wave of fighters.
It was like, I'm working on it.
Ow. I keep getting licked on the ass by freaking phasers.
Our repairs are complete, but the dry dock's mooring clamps are holding us in place. Target and destroy those clamps immediately.
Failure to destroy those mooring clamps would cause the starbase to actually send a power surge through it to destroy the Excelsior. Ah, shit.
The ISS Renegade has warped in.
Yeah, I can see this giant ship.
ISS Renegade to ISS Excelsior. Stand down, Excelsior, and prepare to be taken into custody.
Excelsior shields now down to 75%.
Now I gotta disable the Renegade. Or I can just take out...
Captain Kale to Captain Sulu. I order you to surrender immediately.
Nah, I don't think I will. Ow. Ow.
Excelsior shields now down to 50%.
Very well, Captain Sulu. I shall regret serving aboard the instrument of your death.
Excelsior shields down to 25%.
Oh,
Dang, I didn't realize I was that close to the
Excelsior
Renegade.
shields have buckled.
So, I have returned.
Welcome back, Fox. We're about to fuck up the Renegade.
Good work.
Now, it said disable, but we can actually fully destroy it if we really wanted to. I'm just gonna take out the bridge.
Yeah. Also, hi, Benkai.
Look how much damage that ship's taken.
Good work. Now deal with the remaining Imperial forces.
Like I said, I could actually finish off the Renegade if I really wanted to, but I don't think I will. Let's see. Oh geez, that's a Wraith. See what I mean when I said sensors can help determine friend from foe? This is one of those cases. Oh, you're not dead yet. Now you are. Ah, dang. I failed to complete the mission in 6 minutes.
Now you gotta try again.
when I get a different fighter, a better fighter. Well, it looks like Starbase ran out of fighters.
Captain's log, stardate 9589.2.
Oh man, I love this mission.
Our only hope is to make a run for the Klingon border. Unfortunately, that course will take us through the old Federation proving grounds, where new weapon systems are tested, and old ones have been discarded.
Captain, I'm reading several starships ahead, but there's something strange.
Strange?
Yes, sir. At least 4 starships, but no life signs aboard, Captain. None.
Probably part of the old abandoned mothball fleet that was left out here somewhere.
Yes, sir, but we are being hailed.
I thought you said there were no life signs.
None, sir, but we are
Suspicious.
being hailed.
On screen.
Unidentified starship. Acknowledge your presence in this restricted area immediately.
This is Captain Sulu of the ISS Excelsior. We are making an unannounced inspection of this area. To whom am I?
M5 tie-in. Captain Sulu acknowledged. Be advised this unit has selected your vessel for immediate destruction. Destruction will now commence. This unit must survive. M5 out.
Well,
The
M5
Multitronic computer.
We are under attack from a mothballed squadron of decommissioned starships. These vessels are unmanned. Yet
That's
they
a reference a lot of people won't know.
A single M5 Multitronic computer complex. This malfunctioning computer has selected the Excelsior for destruction. It is imperative that each of these
There's a
ships
weird
and
cat
their
here.
fighters be eliminated before
Boy!
they use their numbers and
Hello!
location to destroy the Excelsior. Disabling the starship that hosts the
I'm
M5
already
computer
in there,
should
weird
bring the entire
fox.
squadron to a halt.
Yes,
Good luck.
yes,
Sulu out.
indeed.
Also, Fox.
Yes.
Interesting how the second stream in a span of a week, and M5 has been brought up again.
Yep.
During my reading of Sorrows of Empire, M5 was actually part of this whole situation. But now we get to see another version of M5, and this time we get to directly take it down.
Hug for foxes. Hug for foxes.
Hugs. Offers a fudge puff.
Defend the Excelsior and destroy the M5 unit in under 10 minutes.
Yeah, Void, I overslept today when I took a nap.
Oh yeah, and all of these M5 computers, they could be on any one of these ships, and all of them are old school Constitution
I
classes.
think the M5 unit is aboard the ISS Hood.
A second person gave me money on Throne. Why?
Huzzah! Keep on supporting the Void.
It was $5, but
So yes,
Defend the Excelsior against the drone fight.
Love and
why are you
support.
giving me money?
Love and support.
so yes, we got the Hood, the Lexington, the Excalibur, and the Potemkin. All of which were seen in this M5 episode.
You know, every time the Excalibur is ever shown on Star Trek, it blows the fuck up the most violent way.
No matter what ship it is.
The original series blows the fuck up. The Next Generation
hell
blows the
happened
fuck
there?
up. Actually, if I remember correctly, in the Next Generation, when the Excalibur is shown on screen, because it's considered the sister ship of the Enterprise, it blows up on screen very violently and suddenly.
Interestingly enough, in the novel Sorrows of Empire, the ISS Excalibur was destroyed from Spock detonating his self-destruct package.
For fuck's sake. They should just stop. Starfleet needs to stop naming ships the Excalibur. It's such a bad luck of a name for the
unit is
for
aboard
them.
the ISS Hood. Destroyer.
I mean, to be fair, Fox, when has Enterprise been much of a lucky ship either?
Okay, but at least Enterprise has a high survival rate.
Defend the Excelsior.
True,
against
but
But Excalibur usually has, when it goes down, it's like, nope, everyone's dead.
how many Enterprises have been lost in Starfleet?
Yes, but how many people survived when the ship is lost?
I don't know.
You see, it's a totally different one. I can only think of one Starfleet. I can only think of one Enterprise that went down that the entire crew was killed.
2.
And that's because they were captured by the Romulans.
The Enterprise C, yes, but the Enterprise B was said to have been lost with all hands as well.
There was also the Enterprise that went completely kabloosh in Generation, or time wackiness happened and they fixed it.
Well, the Enterprise D, all hands survived. Very few casualties were on the Enterprise D.
Okay, the Enterprise B, the one that disappeared. Remember, it could still be out there, lost in time and space.
Yep. Now we run away because that ship's about to have a warp core breach.
That's terrifying.
Run away like little girls.
And yes, you can be caught in the warp core breach.
By the way, would you like to tell them why a warp core breach is the most terrifying thing?
Imagine a nuclear explosion, but on a much larger scale, and it takes out your whole ship, and any ship that's been caught in it as well.
This unit must survive.
Within the universe,
reality.
Sensors report another
Yep.
wave of fighters.
because it's antimatter and matter mixed together.
Yes.
By the way, a warp core breach is so dangerous
Selected for destruction.
that it can destroy an entire fleet with just one ship.
What the fuck?
Dead.
I'm
Or
on
he
normal
crashed.
mode, by the way. I didn't
My game
crash,
talking
I
to
actually
me.
backed up. Its phaser bolts got to me. Ugh.
Yeah, warp core breach. If
No,
you're a
I
shooter
have
and
no-
you're on that ship. Get the fuck off the ship.
As soon as you can, if it's even possible. Also, I don't care if I drop down to easy mode. I genuinely don't care.
Yep. Also,
I want to have fun playing this game. I don't want to rip my damn hair out.
if you're a ship within like sight of a ship that has a warp core breach, get the fuck out of there.
Especially if it's a massive fucking ship the size of a Sovereign.
Yes.
Remember, the larger the ship...
Aren't all Star Trek ships fuck huge?
No, yes, but as the time goes on, the ships get more developed. They get larger.
We think the M5 unit is aboard the ISS Hood.
But to put in perspective, a smaller, one of the smaller classes, if that was to go off, could destroy about
against the drone line.
half a fleet of Constitution classes.
Look, I just know that the Enterprise is like the size of like a very large town.
Which Enterprise?
The original.
Okay, yes. To be precise, if the Enterprise was to be standing up, it would be like it wouldn't be taller than the tallest skyscraper. I would say it's like didn't it compare to the Empire State Building, Joseph?
Yes.
So basically, the original OG Enterprise is like average skyscraper size. Empire State Building. It's crazy to think that the Empire State Building is now considered average.
Also, ship go boom boom.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, let's go after Excalibur.
Enterprise D is about it's basically a small city.
Has been designated non-essential personnel.
Yes. With all the comforts of like a hotel.
Yep.
Except during wartime. Then it's about as comfortable as a military barracks.
M5 programming includes protection against attack.
Thumbs you ears.
Yeah, no one cares, M5.
Also, Uchi seems to be gone.
Oh, is that M5?
This is This is the M5. Yeah, this is the mirror universe version of M5.
Yes.
Lucy, did I just summon you? I haven't heard
Yes.
you the whole time I was here.
I was already here, but
You didn't say anything the whole time I was here. Like, did I just summon you?
because I was doing stuff.
Apparently, traveling and spinning out like this actually helped.
I cast summon Uchu.
Non-essential personnel.
Get the fuck out of there!
Excelsior
Go
shields
the fuck
now down to
away.
50%.
Oops, Uchu. Oops, the Uchu. Oops, the Uchu.
This unit must survive.
Oops, the uncle.
Me!
There goes Excalibur. Off to live out its legacy.
Okay.
Now to take out Potemkin and Lexington.
After this, I'm gonna go check the mail, eat some dinner. I'm gonna eat something light.
We're getting Potemkin's grab range unless you want us to go to the stratosphere. Oh wait, wrong game.
For destruction.
Oh, believe it or not, they're trying to recreate the pincer move of the starships to try and destroy the M5 computer.
I like how y'all just ignoring my God tier Guilty Gear joke.
I don't play Guilty
I know.
Gear, so I never got the reference.
So, neither did I. I watched a little bit of the anime, but I dropped it because it was kind of boring. Like, great art style, but the story was just... How do you make a fighting game that's famous
Well,
with amazing
I got
art
fucked.
style, but the story is just so boring?
I got destroyed.
Potemkin is the big Indian cyborg. And by big, I mean big. He is fuck-normous.
Let me try something.
And he is the grappler.
I'll grapple you.
I can grab you.
I'll grapple you.
Let me try to beat this in another 6 minutes to see if I can get a better version of the
Attention,
Spectre.
The Excelsior has declared open rebellion upon the Empire. All fighters are ordered to attack
Also,
and
this
destroy the
fuck-ass star
Excelsior.
base, no defensive capabilities, just launches fighters.
Hold off those fighters until the repairs are completed.
This ginormous asshole, and its only offensive strategy is to just send waves of cannon fodder out into the slaughter. On account.
Man, they really should read Sun Tzu's Art of War.
Good shooting. Keep it up. The repairs are almost done.
By the way, I have the... I think I have the Art of War in my throne. If anyone wants to get me that. Shameless plug inserts.
Once I complete this mission, I will plug my own throne because I am trying to raise money for a new microphone.
And a fan.
Mainly the microphone.
Yeah.
Because this Blue Yeti is kind of,
It's worn out.
yeah.
Blue Yetis are nice. They're on the cheaper side, but still very nice quality.
Oh, jeez, that's... Oh.
But Joseph's Blue Yeti is like...
You are not disappointed by my star base now.
It's cutting out constantly.
It's aged.
Well, I did get this used as at a Goodwill.
Which
Also,
by
the...
You were saying?
While Guilty Gear is on my mind, Strive is adding Lucy from Cyberpunk as a guest character.
Who?
Lucy, the love interest from Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
Yeah, sorry, it's just... Only a few of those characters were memorable.
The other main character wasn't memorable?
No.
Oh god.
Look,
I watched the show.
But the dry dock's mooring clamps are holding us in place. Target and destroy those clamps immediately. Sensor detecting
David and Lucy are the main characters, and Lucy is literally the person who brings color into his life.
I mean, yeah, but like,
very painful.
Here's the thing. Look, I love that Cyberpunk anime, Don't get me wrong. Like, I think rewatching it, I think I realized, this was like, okay. It's not bad. But it's not the 9 out of 10 I thought it was. It's more like an 8 out of 10. And then there's this asshole.
The ISS Renegade
Yeah,
has
Lucy's the
warped
love
in.
interest.
Sensors detecting additional fighters.
Rebecca's better.
Don't care about any of them.
ISS Renegade.
I mean, Rebecca's not a net runner, so they have different jobs.
And prepare to be taken into custody.
Oh, you just sound the alarm bells. This is war, bitch.
Take into custody. Buddy.
Captain Kale to Captain Sulu.
First, let me take out these guys.
Immediately.
Let the renegade come closer.
Base hit on Fox Lap.
Pets.
Very well, Captain Sulu. I shall regret serving aboard the instrument of your death.
Excelsior shields now down to 75%. Enemy fighters approaching Excelsior.
Really?
I think you need
of
more
those-
damage to the shields than the fighters are.
I know.
Also,
Come here, renegade.
Did the Renegade just destroy one of its own fighters?
It wasn't one of its own fighters, it was one of the Starbase's fighters.
So yeah, it destroyed one of its own. Basically destroyed one of its own.
They got in the way.
You're aiming straight for the bridge crew.
Yep. What better way to disable the vessel than take out the command structure?
Take out the thrusters?
He's got a point, Joseph.
What? The warp nacelle there is destroyed.
Yeah, but the bottom is not.
Now deal with the remaining
Too late.
Imperial forces.
Dang, I don't think I'm gonna make it in 6 minutes.
Hugs the Uchu. Hugs the Uchu. Uchu cute.
Turns the Void into a marketable plushie.
No!
Let's be honest though. I think the first person in our group to be a marketable plushie would probably be Nuppy.
Yeah.
It didn't be Void.
Shields down to 25%.
No!
Too late.
Don't turn me to a marketable plushie and put me in a jar!
Who said anything about putting you in the jar? We just said turn you into a marketable plushie.
Yep, that's
You have put
honestly.
me in a jar before.
I was not thinking about the jar thing until you mentioned it.
Damn it!
You doomed yourself.
Damn it! 11 seconds short. I can't squeeze any more time out of that. Not without an Imperial Phantom class.
Imperial Wrath or Wraith. That's just Wraith. Fucking dyslexia. But yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go check the mail, eat dinner, and hop in the VR of chatting.
The Wraith of Khan.
Really?
The
Well,
Wraith of Khan.
well, Uchu and I are not going to be available.
When they finally
The
run out of
Wraith-
ideas, just make Khan a ghost.
The Wraith of Khan. Do you know what? That's honestly not too far off what would probably happen for a future project.
Believe it or not, there was a mirror version of
The
Khan.
M5 unit is aboard the ISS.
Was he also an asshole?
Destroy.
No, actually. In fact, he died fighting to try to take down the Terran Empire.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of assholes who still try to do that. Wait, you telling me like he was an actual decent human being?
Yes! He was actually a decent human being.
What's crazy is, if like Khan had just like not been an asshole when he was obviously saved the first time, none of the
God damn it.
wouldn't have been banished to that planet.
I don't think I'm going to complete the mission. Not when I took that much damage
Yeah, you're almost dead.
already. And sadly, that warp core breach is never going to reach the other ship.
That ship was overboard. The M5 unit could be aboard any of the remaining starships. You're going to have to take them all out.
M5 programming includes protection against attack.
Sensors report another wave of fire.
I got swatted down like a fucking fly.
Captain's log, ISS Enterprise, Commander Pavel Chekhov recording. It is my duty to report that ISS Excelsior has been destroyed, with the loss of all hands aboard. Captain Sulu has met his fate. ISS Enterprise proceeding to next assignment.
That was quite funny. Everyone keeps a log, you know, they keeps doing logs.
Logs are important.
Yes, Captain Star logs are very important. Also, have y'all heard the somber news today?
Yes, I did. I don't know if Floyd heard though.
Yeah.
Okay, he did hear. I could hear it.
The great rock concert in the sky.
He truly was everything he set out to be.
Yes.
Who?
Ozzy Osbourne.
He passed away today.
Oh.
He was the man who put metal on the map. He was the Black Sabbath himself.
Our Prince of Darkness.
The man who ate a bat.
The man who was high in an interview and then be asked, "Are you high?" No.
Okay, I'm gonna do something here. From now on, these events will be non-canon.
From now on, these events will be non-canon.
Oh, whoops! That is not what I wanted to put down.
Invincibility.
That is not what I want. I do not want.
These events are officially non-canon. That's fucking great.
You stay over there, Miguel. This is not a canon event.
You hear that? 90% of Star Wars fans non-canon.
There we go.
About
Spider-Verse.
There we go. That's
I would Star Wars.
That's what I was trying to put in.
Hey, Joseph.
What?
What's one thing in Star Trek you wish was canon?
The David Mack Mirror Universe novels.
Maybe they will be.
Turn the Mirror Universe to the Galactic Commonwealth. But yeah. We also got a Romulan Strike, which, yes, has a cloaking device.
Nice.
So you can cloak. A Klingon Bird of Prey. That is actually pretty
fighter?
cool. Is it?
I said Bird of Preys aren't fighters.
This one is.
Okay.
And an
That's
Orion
unfair.
Corsair. And the Phantom class.
Nice. Also, I thought of something. For my Dragon Ball fans. Remember, GT is still canon, and so is Super. They're just different timelines.
So, y'all want to see how this Imperial Phantom class stacks up with the Constitution class?
Sure, I'll stay a bit longer to watch this slaughter.
We think the M5 unit is aboard the ISS Hood. Destroy her.
For a primary fire, it does have twin phaser beams. It has a pulse phaser or phaser bolt.
Defend the Excelsior against the drone fighters.
Look at that!
That is devastating.
Look how much health that's taken off.
Well, my shields.
Yep.
Buy shields, goodbye hull.
So this is a fully automated ship?
Yes, it is fully automated.
My ship.
That ship's just dead.
I still took a lot of damage though.
He's already dead!
He's already dead.
But I already took a ton of damage, so this is going to be interesting how this is going to go.
Oh, Floyd, what's something like in a show or series that you wish was canon?
The M5 unit can be aboard any of the remaining stars. You're going to have to take them all.
Got those shields, my shields.
Who of those fucking things destroyed the shields?
Life forms to be neutralized.
Sensors report another wave of fighters.
It's a Lemuri from the Thrawn trilogy. I actually read the Thrawn trilogy of Star Wars books when I was a kid, and I love the Isla Lemuri. I just thought they were fun little creatures.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of those little Ewoks.
Yeah, Ewoks are in the movies. Isla Lemuri are the weird little lizards that just have a bubble of "there is no force allowed here."
Tingy!
Excelsior Crow has been
By
designated
the way,
non-essential personnel.
do you want to know something? I still remember something really stupid happened a couple years ago. That Disney really tried to push, and everyone was like, "No, you literally can't do that." It was on screen.
Excelsior
They
shields
literally
down 25%.
tried to make Darth Plagueis non-canon.
We've got another
Darth
wave
who?
of fighters coming in.
Plagueis.
Palpatine's master.
Yeah, they literally tried to do that, and then literally everyone was like, "He's literally name dropped in the movie. You can't just not say he's not canon. That's not how that works."
Not at all how it works.
The moment his name is said in a movie, which by the way was way before Disney ever did, canon.
The tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Starship Excelsior selected for destruction.
It's not a story that. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Disney the Foolish? It's not a story that I would tell you. You'd call them idiots.
Pincer attack. Look what happens here.
And oh, that ship's destroyed.
Boom.
What?
Okay, there's
It
shields.
was just out of range.
Are you fucking kidding me?
M5 readout. Starship Excelsior selected
Alright
for
then.
destruction.
Lexington, if that's how you want to do this, you'll just die tired.
The Lexington.
Yep, and now I'm blowing it the fuck up.
No. You gotta feed it to a giant space worm.
There is no Sarlacc in this. There's no equivalent to the Sarlacc in this universe.
Whereas I have seen footage of the Doom game recently, and I'm like, why do people live on this godforsaken planet?
There's nowhere else to go.
Designated non-essential personnel.
Why did people settle this godforsaken planet? And then I was told that it's basement drugs that are there faster than light travel.
Life forms to be
Get the fuck out of there, Joseph. Get the
Working
fuck
on it.
out of there, Joseph. You're way too close still.
Look at that husk.
Whew. That was close, Joseph.
Like
oh, you got it.
Nice.
I did not know that the spice in Dune was their faster than light technology.
Yeah.
They drip faster than light.
Without the M5 unit to control them, the remaining fighters are self-destructing.
Well,
Damn, Excelsior.
You didn't have to do anything. That
Come on.
they just saved. The Excelsior just saved itself.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. In Dune, they drug themselves into hyperspace.
On approach.
Heavy targets. Imperial Starship? Oh shit.
Oh, that's not good.
hoping to pick our bones.
I don't know what that
Defend the
is.
Excelsior.
That is an Orion ship.
You want to
Pirates.
explain further?
Basically, the Orions are a class of species that, or a species of people that are completely green. The men resemble the Hulk, but, you know, more in control. And they sell their women as slaves. And they hold an entire criminal syndicate. Now, it's believed that the male Orions actually run the entirety of the syndicate. But the truth is that it's the females who run the syndicate, and it's the males who are truly the slaves. I really hope you're far enough away from the Excelsior.
So you're telling me that Rick and Morty ripped off Star Trek?
Yes.
They ripped up a lot of things.
With the fucking Gazorpazorps.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder why these Orions don't just, oh jeez. This is kind of overkill.
Well, you took out that starship and everything else around it. Joseph,
nice job. You killed a family of 4.
Joseph, you see that direction?
Now deal with the remaining Orions.
I don't want that. I don't like that direction.
I don't like
Removing
that
that direction.
I don't like that direction. Direction remove. My compass does not point that way anymore.
That direction don't exist no more.
Removing cardinal direction.
Oh man.
Yeah, the Excelsior is getting some hull damage there.
Come on home.
Okay, good.
NCC 2000. That is the designation of the Excelsior. Also, the way that blue band is, this is an Excelsior refit with that blue band. The classic Excelsior did not have that.
Hey, you got the bonus.
Yeah.
Captain's log, stardate 9590.3. We have arrived near the Klingon border. All that apparently stands in our way is a remote Terran outpost. With several of our dilithium crystals damaged in recent combat, we intend to see if this outpost...
By the way, I just randomly remembered that apparently Turtlehead is a slur for Klingons. Use that as you will.
Shovelhead, yeah.
Open hailing frequency.
I randomly read a bit of one of the Star Trek novels when I was a kid.
Of the ISS Excelsior. Do you read?
Affirmative, Captain. I read you.
Chekhov.
I don't know what you're plotting, Captain, but the rewards must be extraordinary. Sulu, you and I have always been comrades. Include me now, and together we will rule the Empire, just as we've always planned.
I'm sorry, Commander, but I'm afraid this is one voyage I must make alone.
Then I assure you, Captain,
I have a new
it will
beauty
be a
question.
voyage from which no traveler returns.
I'm Crossfire Parkour Chinese
Multiple heavy
gamer.
targets
rating.
approaching our position at warp speed.
Red alert! Battle stations! Pilots to your ships!
Oh god, this guy's ugly.
Have some respect. That's Captain Hikaru Sulu.
Red alert! Long-range sensors.
Well, that is not a very flattering character model.
Excelsior at warp speed. No
This is
doubt
early
this is a
PS2.
squadron of starships loyal
Yeah.
to Commander Chekhov.
But because of your words,
Hey, Gretchen, way better than this.
Dilithium crystals from
well,
outposts.
still, Void, you must be punished.
First opportunity.
For what?
will target and rupture the outpost's reactor containment.
But they had of discipline. Do you live in a cave?
And retrieve the crystals.
However, keep in mind at all times,
No!
your first duty is to defend the Excelsior. Good luck, Sulu.
I don't want to be out of discipline.
Have you brought the cupcakes of forgiveness?
There are cupcakes for forgiveness.
Basically, hold off hostiles until outpost research bay doors open. Basically, blow up two out of 3 capital ships.
So basically, it's
A Miranda
nuclear
class.
bomb versus a Marit. That's all they brought.
And an Aquila class destroyer.
Wait, this is all they brought?
We try to blast open the outpost
Yeah.
reactor.
That's it. That's the foresight.
So, even if you didn't have the ship you have now, you have an Excelsior class
versus an Ocula class destroyer and a Miranda class.
Yeah, my dad would be able to make way more sense out of the stuff you're saying than I
I'm sorry, but like, that's basically, so they basically brought a fancy speedboat and a fucking science ship to against a warship.
Basically.
Probably that's all they have available. But
like
science missile, like StarCraft science missile.
Kind of.
Excelsior
like-
shields now down to 75%.
ISS Phobos.
Science vessels are harmless. They cannot actually attack. I think.
Oh, these guys can. And also in the Mirror universe, these science vessels are military vessels. They're built for war.
Scientifically militaristic. Alright, Warp Core breach, get them out of there.
Of course.
And there's space, and that smaller one there is space, might as well just be like a fancy speedboat.
It might as well be. You might as well just call it a yacht.
It's basically a recon ship. It's not meant for heavy combat.
Oh.
Those little fighters are they're just little pets, aren't they?
Yep. But then again, so are we.
True. That's the point of fighters, is to be a pest.
Oh, one's chasing me.
Ow, 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 ow. I'm being bunkered. I am being bunkered. I am being bunkered. I have a science vessel. Stop the bunking.
Well, that fighter just got 10 photon torpedoes shoved up its ass. And these are photon torpedoes, I must stress. Imagine photon torpedoes on a ship like this, but that can also break apart into 10 and home in on the enemy. If you were a Terran captain and you had a whole fighter squad of these guys gunning for you, with full orders, with weapons to maximum, how frightened would you be?
I'm sorry, but if I was the captain of that ship in particular, I'd be like, I just realized we need weapons maintenance. I'll be back in about once away.
I believe they will get executed by the Empire if they do that.
Yeah, the Empire would just execute them for cowardice.
It's not cowardice, it's a tactical retreat.
To the Empire, it doesn't make a difference. If you actually, plus, if you disobey a direct order from Starfleet Command in the Imperial Starfleet, Starfleet Command will basically order your subordinates to execute you.
Well, shit. But we're not running away, it's a tactical retreat. We'll return eventually.
You disobeyed Starfleet order of Imperial commands. You are considered expendable at that point.
We've got another wave of fighters coming in.
AKA, do not care what your excuse is, no matter how logical it is, you disobeyed command, you are getting an execution.
Jeez, no wonder the Terran Empire fell apart so quickly.
Oh, that's also going to be if they decide they want to throw your ass in the agony booth or not.
I'd rather just die.
But Fox, here's the thing. Your execution could be by agony booth.
That is like one of the worst ways to die.
But you want to know something? In one of the versions of the Mirror Universe, that's how someone was executed.
How long did it take?
13 days on a low setting.
What is the agony booth, by the way?
It is a booth where it sends energy into your body in such a way that it stimulates all of the pain receptors in your body to the point in ways that will not allow your body to adapt to the pain.
Oh, and by the way, it's usually used to train people to to ignore interrogation tactics.
And it is also used for major infractions. Minor infractions, you have the Agonizer, which is a much smaller device, about the size of a comm badge, that you give to a commanding officer who will then press upon your body.
It's up to the captain's. And by the way, it's up to the captain's. By the way, it's up to your commanding officer's discretion how long it lasts.
And on top of all of that, you are ordered to give them your Agonizer. So technically speaking,
crystals recovered.
You are under duress, but it is self-inflicted. Oh hey, a Constitution class!
Oh, so they're actually going to put up a fight
This is
now.
Commander Pavel Chekhov of the ISS Enterprise. I order you to surrender your vessel.
We need those crystals back here in 3 minutes. But first, you're going to have to eliminate the rest of those enemy fighters.
Done. The coughing baby has been destroyed. Got it.
Oh, we have to defeat the fighter wing. We don't have to deal with the Enterprise.
Which you just did.
Oh, I just launched enough to damage the shields.
Alright, I have to clean litter boxes and get ready for bed.
Alrighty, Uchu. Or not Uchu, but Void.
Wrong.
Vengeance is mine, Captain Sulu.
Wrong twink.
To the ends of space.
Up, there goes Enterprise, fleeing like a bitch.
Imagine whenever they like fix themselves, like go back to their reality, and the other go back to this reality. Okay, what happened? Oh, what is everything? Everyone.
Good night, Void.
Bye, Void.
Also, support the Void throne.
We are
Yes.
now leaving the hostile territory.
No support for. No support for. He's a bitch.
I fear we have not seen the last of Commander Chekhov. If there is anything
So,
more dangerous,
4, I mean the pirate software, not 4 as the god.
ahead of us lies a difficult journey through an unfamiliar.
And guess what?
The challenge is
This was the end of the Terran section. There's 3 more sections.
Now you have to face the Klingons.
Yes.
We're hereby ordered to use any means necessary to stop ISS Excelsior. She must not be allowed to fall into Klingon hands. If she will not comply, destroy her. Acknowledge, Enterprise.
This is ISS Enterprise. Orders acknowledged. Chekhov.
Man, even anti-Chekhov just seems hesitant.
Your continued courage and
Yeah, because he served with Sulu on the ISS Enterprise. Plus, he just wants to join Sulu.
In recognition of your
Is he also in the mirror thing, or?
It is my great honor to
So, both in Mirror and Prime, Chekhov and Sulu are like best friends.
No, I mean, this Chekhov, is he also in the mirror?
Yes, this
Yes.
entire game takes place in the Mirror Universe.
No, I mean him.
No, that's not Prime Chekhov. That's Mirror. That's only Mirror Chekhov is here.
Okay.
The only Prime Universe people is the crew of the Excelsior.
into Klingon space.
Yes.
But so
At least as far as we
we have
know.
encountered no resistance.
Why is Klingon so red?
I know this region.
It's
It is a
so
Klingon
red.
industrial center, but for some reason, our sensors are only picking up small planetoids, asteroids, and rubble. Back home, an uneasy truce has been established between the Federation and the Klingon Empire. Unfortunately,
Oh yeah, this
in
was just
universe,
this was
we
not
have no
long
way of
after the
knowing what Klingons will
the events of the.
Of the undiscovered country.
to find out.
Basically, this is like just after the peace treaty was signed with the Klingons.
Yep. But by this point, this did not happen
Entered
in
Klingon
Earth.
space. The way ahead is choked with asteroids and
Or it just happened.
Microparticles has rendered our sensors.
By the way, which is why Sulu is not in the later movie.
Your navigation system has been programmed with a series of target destinations.
This is another scout mission.
Alright, I'm gonna go get mail, hop into the VR chatting after getting some dinner.
Alright, I'm gonna be live for probably about another half hour.
Hey, before I head off, pets the Uchu and Joseph.
Me.
You need to get a head pets thing.
I do.
Follow your radar to navigation point.
But how odd is it that there is a planet here that just got completely busted up?
suspicious.
Very suspicious.
This
Makes
was
you wonder what
another
happened
gather
here.
resources mission.
Yep.
So if I remember correctly, the Klingons in the Mirror Universe are not too different from their Prime Universe selves.
Basically.
They're just not as war hungry, I guess you could say.
They're not as bound to. They're not as devoted to honor as they are in the Prime Universe. They still believe that a warrior should be honorable, but it's not their main focus. They're conquerors.
Additional fighters in your area.
More so than in the 23rd or in the Prime Universe.
Yeah. Alright, I'll catch you later.
Alrighty. Oh.
If you guys hop in VR chat, let me know.
Alright. Oh, one more thing.
What's up?
The Chancellor of the Klingon Empire in the Mirror Universe is still Gorkon around this point. He has not been assassinated in the Mirror Universe.
Oh. That's actually quite impressive.
Yes. But that's only because he follows... He does not want an alliance with the Terran Empire. None of the Klingons want one with the Empire.
I wouldn't either, I'll be honest.
Nope.
Good shooting. We're picking up additional fighters.
Oh, let me ask you, before I head off, let me ask you something. Let's say you're an independent planet in the Star Trek universe.
Follow your radar.
Would you align yourself with Starfleet? Or would you go for a more independent route?
I would say stay independent as long as I can, but have like friendly trading negotiations with the Federation, the Klingon Empire. Maybe the Romulans if they're receptive, but nothing more than.
So like basically it's depending where you're at
and what the situation of my planet is.
Are just what we need.
For me, I would love I would also go for a more independent route, but like you said, be very trade friendly with Starfleet.
Hello, White Rabbit.
Loves that.
White Rabbit. In the Mirror Universe, the Romulans are the Romulan Republic, as it's known as, not the Romulan Star Empire. They're just as secretive and all of that as they are in the Prime Universe. But there are tabletop RPG modules which have mirror Romulans so ethnocentric that if they actually lose a fight to an enemy or they capture an enemy race that caused them particular trouble, they will actually cleanse their space of that species.
Protecting additional fighters.
Basically to the point where they are willing to wipe out entire species just to basically keep the space, in their words, clean.
So a misconception a lot of people have with the Mirror Universe is that it's just the opposite. In fact, it's not. It's more like you basically take that faction and you just times 100 all their negative.
Yes, but there are some that aren't evil, if you can believe that.
Yes. One surprising one is one that you'd think would be super duper evil, but they're not. I always forget what the fuck they're called.
The Dominion.
Yes, thank you. Fuck's sake.
They're not actually evil. Sure, they still hold a lot of the same values of the Prime Dominion, but they're more focused on order, not control.
It's more like, instead of being xenophobes, it's like, everyone is Dominion. It's just, do you want to be in the Dominion? Do you want to be part of us?
And it's also the Jem'Hadar and the Vorta are still genetically modified as they are in the Prime Universe, but they're not
for
willing
evil
to start.
purposes.
Yes, even the Founders are do not want to go to war against other factions if they can help it. But they aren't against defending themselves.
The Dominion in your universe, the best way I can describe it is like, if anyone knows Star Wars here, it's more like how Mandalorians are. It's not a race, it's a people. It's like, it's an idea of culture, where anyone can be Dominion, does not matter what your race or planetoid or even where in the solar system you are. We're just trying to have peace and order here.
And then you have species like the Tholians, which mirror universe, prime universe, they're exactly the same.
The Tholians are just...
They're Tholians.
They're a lost cause.
They're xenophobic and they're not afraid to express it.
You take your universe, oh, is it to the extreme? It's like, no, they didn't need to be to the extreme. They're just awful.
You mean the Prime?
They were awful in the Prime. They were awful in the Mirror. No one likes them.
In fact, this is a point where generations after the Terran Empire has been destroyed and the Galactic Commonwealth is established, the Tholian Assembly goes, okay, so we can no longer hate the Terran Empire for what they did to us, so we're gonna hate the Galactic Commonwealth for what the Terran Empire did to us.
If I remember correctly, almost the other faction was like, that's stupid.
Well, actually, they still hold. They're part of a group called the Typhoon Pact, which also involves Gorn and Zakenthi, all wanting to basically take on the Galactic Commonwealth for sins that the Terran Empire did in the past. Basically, they don't want to let go. They don't trust the Galactic Commonwealth because they believe it to be the same as the Empire.
Yeah, but don't worry, everyone. The Galactic Commonwealth is.
It's the Federation.
It's the Federation. In a sense, with different rulers. It's not the same people you would have like in the main who are in charge. And like basically they get their own timeline split. So they're not it's no longer a true mirror once the Commonwealth is formed.
Yep. Now, you want to know something interesting?
Do tell.
No Section 31.
Yep. Believe it or not, the Lunar universe has no Section 31.
The closest in the Mirror Universe is Memory Omega, but it's very benevolent. It's actually the governing body that created the Galactic Commonwealth. Started by Emperor Spock. Yes, Mirror Spock became Emperor of the Terran Empire, canonically.
Oh, hello.
So much for that squadron. Take out the remaining fighters.
How many fighters? How many times do I have to teach them these lessons? Wait, Nuppy?
Hi, honey.
Guess who got back home finally?
Welcome home,
the wife
Nuppy.
is here. Kiss, 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 kiss.
So, Nuppy, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Are you happy?
That's debatable.
That you're getting a new PC?
I am happy that I'm getting a new PC. Although I'm also not happy because the dress that got ordered for me had shipping issues and was shipped back to and was shipped back. So I have to deal with all that now.
Point 6.
Ah, crap. That's bad.
You can use those
and I don't want that to happen to the PC as well. The whole issue is basically, oh hey, this name does not match the name we were given.
Excelsior.
Yeah, we're taking this back. And I don't want that to happen to the PC as well.
Attention.
So it looks like everyone's getting something that they want. Fox is getting his PC built, Nuppy is getting a new computer, Fox is getting a Quest 3.
Sensor is detecting additional fighters.
Uchu's getting filled up.
Wait, I'm sorry, who's getting a Quest 3?
I am.
Fox.
And you're not giving me your old VR headset?
I am. I was gonna ask you too. Yeah, I was literally about to ask, do you want my Quest 2?
It's only lightly shitted.
I'll make sure once my Quest 3 arrives to factory reset it for you.
Which, after Fox and Nuppy get their VR sets, Pavlov
and
Pavlov.
oh god, VR chat.
Yes.
And
Nuppy,
Star Trek
when we
Bridge
get
Crew.
When we get VR chat, we're gonna do things.
Which also means I'll probably start streaming VR chat as well. Oh my god, I have to talk to people.
Just keep that stuff to yourselves, not when you're among friends.
That depends.
Look,
It depends what's doing this.
Fox, don't try to bullshit me. Don't try to bullshit me.
Joseph, when you caught me and others doing something, you walked into the room. You did not call out before you walked into the room when you saw something.
Because I did not expect that.
That was your own damn fault.
Look, right?
I don't ask.
No. The same way you got knocked on doors in real life, you got knocked on doors in VR.
Yes, you do.
Why would... But here's the thing. I'm in the same world as y'all. Hanging out with y'all.
And we... Oh yeah, because me and Ruka and Uchu will just kiss and make out in VR chat.
I mean, hell, I've been the same house as people and they've been up in there screwing. It's the same concept.
It's just... I feel like Joseph is like the meme. I consent. And then Joseph in the corner, I don't.
No. Actually, look, that's the other meme. Right in front of my cereal?
Really?
But Fox, I'm not Visa and I'm not MasterCard.
I feel like Joseph is like... It's not that he doesn't consent. It's more like Joseph's like just sitting at the table is like, really? Right in front of my brisket?
I mean, Joseph, if you were MasterCard, I would just call you Master instead of calling you Joseph.
Also, did anyone else see that Orion ship just cower away?
I did.
Look at all those friendly fighters. Oh, those are Orion fighters.
So Nuffy. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't say this on Twitch. Hold on. Let me. I'll de-admit to you about this ass.
Yes, I do not want to be.
Is it about your drug stash?
No.
So you do have a drug stash, you're just not a doctor.
Illegal prescription drugs.
Uh-huh. He's running a whole Breaking Bad Payday 2 style lab, I bet.
I do.
And he has a mask to disguise himself while he does it. And keep in mind, I was the only fighter pilot sent out by the Excelsior during this entire mission. How fucked up is that?
Captain's log, stardate 9599.7. As we press deeper into Klingon,
By the way,
we continue to meet only light resistance. Everywhere we look, there are signs.
I'm also trying to get a moped, as you already know, Joseph.
Captain, I'm picking up a priority 1 distress call.
Do you know how much of a pain in the ass it is to get a moped?
Listen to these
or to negotiate for one?
Repeat, Space Station 12 is nearly destroyed. Thousands dead. Only a few of us left. Request immediate reinforcements. We who remain will die with honor.
We have picked up a priority.
It is interesting though that like, whenever you do first meet Sulu in the show, you're not quite sure what his job is.
Yes, he wasn't a navigator.
Only faint signals
Yep.
from the vicinity of the
I think
he
he was
is a
in one of the
navigator.
science sections.
He is a science officer, I know that. Then he became head navigator.
Near the Klingon base. Pilots will
Cat,
launch their
Cat,
fighters
what do you
and
need?
will assess the
Hi.
damage to the starbase.
Cat's
Render
here.
aid if possible, but make no provocative
Kitty, wanna say hi?
moves without my orders.
Say hi.
Sulu out.
Mer. Did you guys hear that? Mer?
Yep. So instead of typical Imperial doctrine to destroy the Klingons, we are actually going to be aiding the Klingons.
Meow, 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 meow.
If those ships go, they will take the station with them. We will try to tractor them away
A
before they
a
blow.
dish best served cold.
We're now trying to save Starbase 12.
Also, I just realized you don't have Fujitech thingy for Nuppy.
Don't I?
Apparently not.
It's why it's the group thing usually.
I'm lazy, that's why I use the group thing.
Here she is. There we go.
Hi, kitty. Meow meow. Meow.
See? The Ratus
There's
is
the-
here.
Bean. Now, Bean, when I get my gaming PC, and you get your gaming PC, we can collabs once again.
Hentais.
Also, not that kind of collabing. We'll be doing that. We'll be doing that later.
I
someday.
stand by what I say.
Defend the Excelsior while we pull these.
Oh yeah, Nuppy, I got approved for unemployment.
Yay! Broke bitches!
I got denied Medicaid. Or Medicare. Yeah, Medicaid.
Make sure you keep appealing it.
I don't even know if I'm able to appeal it or not. Or how many times I can.
You can.
You can appeal
can.
anything.
Yeah, you by law you can appeal, and if they don't let you appeal, get this thing called a lawyer. And you're probably wondering, oh, but does that cost money? You'd be surprised that it doesn't.
The only another downside is that the enrollment period is up for the year, so
It doesn't matter. They have to listen to every appeal. They are legally required to. If they don't, you'll get a lawyer who, by the way, who won't charge you. They'll charge the state. And the lawyer will basically be like, hey, if you guys don't do this, we're gonna force you to pay all his medical bills.
Wave of fighters coming.
Oh, and Fox, guess where your PC parts are right now?
In Georgia?
Chicago, Illinois.
Excelsior shields now
Man,
down to
this is
75%.
to get mugged. Actually, I hear Chicago's very nice.
Stay away from that burning ship. It's about to breach. Sensors
No
identify
shit,
another wave of fighters coming in.
Alright, I'm gonna go check mail, eat dinner, VR chat. Before
Okay,
I go,
Stinky.
Ed pats everyone, kisses Uchu, and kisses Nuppy.
We are detecting fighters in your
Oh,
area.
Nuppy! Random question. Do you like
Keep the space
Swedish
station
fish?
occupied while we remove the second cruiser.
If you're still here. Numbers.
Rat rat?
Sensors are detecting another
Nuppy, did you
wave
fall
of
asleep again?
Would it surprise you if she did?
Hello?
No. Oh, there you are.
My mic messed up again.
the
So yeah,
So,
let's finish this.
So, the reason I asked this is because one of my old coworkers from the grocery store that I used to work at, she brought me not one, but 2 boxes full of Swedish fish.
Give me both boxes.
Why do you get both?
Oh, fine. Give me one box then.
Okay, I will.
You were saying as if you didn't want them.
I was gonna say if you wanted one box, you're like, oh, give me both. I want
detecting
both.
another wave of fighters.
Also, Nuppy.
Yes?
What would be the possibility of doing a Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks collab?
Pretty likely, sadly.
Likely?
Looks like we've got company.
Pretty likely.
Prepare to defend the Excelsior.
Because I got Parsec working.
Enemy fighters approaching Excelsior.
Well,
to see
that's
you
one
guys-
Katinga blown up.
Alright, I'll catch y'all later.
Good night.
Love you, Nuppy. Love you, Uchu.
Somebody.
Now we're taking on an Insurrection class Klingon bird of prey. 2 of them! Well,
Imperial assassins. Now taste our full revenge.
I hate to do this to you, man, but you forced my hand.
I mean, I was planning to do that anyway, but you got me quicker.
Chundab. That's really the name of the starship.
Excelsior shields have put
Chundab. Look at those tiny ass warp nacelles. Well, that's one insurrection class taken out.
Sensors detecting additional fighters.
Yeah, I can see
Sensors
that.
are detecting another wave of fighters coming.
You already said that. It's the same thing. What you said?
Wait, what?
Oh, he said the sensor detect new fighters. The sensor detect a wave of fighters. Yeah, those are the same thing. What you said?
Another wave of fighters coming in.
Sensors are detected.
It fled just as it was out of health.
I mean, probably. Oh, they don't let the fighter to fend for himself.
Well, they're here at a star base, so they can just refuel and rearm if need be.
But I just got a lot. So the Klingon is a bit more friendly than the other Klingon, the Prime Klingon, right?
Say again?
The Klingon is a bit more, nicer than the Prime Klingon.
In the Mirror Universe, they're a lot more vicious.
More vicious?
Yeah. Than compared to the Prime Universe.
And the Vulcans?
The Vulcans are still rooted in logic.
Yeah.
But they're not as pacifistic as they are in the Prime Universe.
Okay, so how did the Vulcan achieve warp speed?
Excelsior has sustained minor hull
I don't know, honestly. I'd have to assume it's similar to how humans have. And look at that. We defended the ungrateful Klingon starbase.
Your continued courage and skill has earned you the rank of
So,
pilot second class.
probably there was another
Congratulations.
species that helped the Vulcan? That got eradicated?
Captain's log Stardate
Nope.
9602.9. We have found the cause of the devastation we've seen in the Klingon territories. Long-range sensors have detected a giant robotic planet killer deep in Klingon space. It is identical to an ancient alien mechanism once encountered by the USS Enterprise under Captain Kirk. More
I love that
disturbing,
one time he almost said
that this secret
USS.
weapon is operating under the escort of a pair of Imperial starships. Inconceivably, it looks as though the Terran Empire has harnessed this doomsday machine as a means of subjugating its enemies. The planet killer is now closing on the last defenses of the Klingon homeworld. I'm not sure what we can do to stop it, but we must try.
What the fuck is that thing?
The planet killer.
We have arrived near the Klingon homeworld. The starbase here is their last line of defense. We must do whatever we can to stop the planet killer from overwhelming the Klingon defenses and moving on toward Kronos. Unfortunately, the Klingons will no doubt assume that we are just one more invading starship of the Terran Empire. They will certainly attack us. You must
So now
defend
you
the
need-
Excelsior, But at the same time, you must find a way to defeat the Planet Killer. Attacking its pure neutronium hull will be useless. Your best chance lies in concentrating your efforts on its Imperial escorts. If those ships are indeed controlling the weapon, then we may be able to stop it by stopping them. Good luck, Sulu out.
Defend the Excelsior, destroy the Doomsday Machine, save the Klingon homeworld. The two escorts for the Planet Killer are the ISS Constellation and the ISS Intrepid.
Invaders, we will destroy you all.
That thing looks like a giant tapeworm.
Captain Sulu.
We tried to save you! Oh yeah, they don't know.
Captain to all fighters, defend the Excelsior.
They think we are not invading, right?
Yep, they think we're there for the same reason as the Constellation and Intrepid.
That guy got eaten.
Yep.
The Klingons are sacrificing themselves, but their starships are not powerful enough to stop the planet.
Yes, I am destroying their bridge section.
Do they take more damage if they shoot the bridge?
Huh?
Do they take more damage if they shoot if you shoot the ship, the bridge?
No, it doesn't do more damage. Oh shit.
We're reading fighters coming from the direction of the Klingon starbase.
So
that
now
looks like a giant worm.
It does. You know those like Bugles potato chips or corn chips? This looks like a Bugle. Fun fact, the Constellation is actually the name of the ship that faced the Planet Killer in the Prime Universe and was destroyed by the Planet Killer. And the Intrepid is actually a starship in the Prime Universe and Mirror Universe that's comprised entirely of Vulcans.
So these Vulcans are just looking at the Empire to destroy their homeworld, like, oh yeah, you guys can do that. I'm fine with that.
Oh, the Vulcan homeworld gets untouched because they are basically on the same social standing as Terrans.
Oh.
Sensors detecting additional fighters.
It doesn't even look like I'm making that much progress here. Making my way to the Constellation or the Intrepid.
No, I'm just saying, like, the Vulcans are just looking, you're destroying they're looking at this giant tapeworm, destroy the plane, like, yeah, we're cool with that.
They don't... Vulcans secretly wouldn't mind if the Terrans got knocked down a peg, but, they also know they would go down with the Terrans if that was the case.
Now down to 75%.
God damn! What the fuck? Oh well. We gave it our trip. We gave it a shot. But I think. Fuck!
What happened?
I keep dropping my goddamn mouse. The fact that this thing had not broken at this point. It frustrates me every time I drop this thing, because this thing is already acting up as it is. And it's a wired mouse too, so that makes it even worse. But I'm gonna end the stream here.
Alrighty.
I do appreciate everyone for joining me. I do appreciate Uchi for stopping by. Who can I raid?
If you have no one, I have someone. If you have no one.
Oh, I found someone. I found someone. Oh, and they've just started streaming like half an hour ago, which is even better. So, more than likely next time I will be doing another reading stream, continuing Sorrows of Empires, or I might continue Resident Evil 4 Viewer. But until next time, everyone, I am Turok.
And I'm not Turok.
And I will see you all next time. At least when we get this race.
I love doing that when you say I'm Turok.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.